Hi there, I'm Andre from Peak Motorcycles. I'm here at EICMA 2024 and I'm here at the Voge stand. So if you've not come across Voge before, they are a motorcycle brand of Lonsin. You've never heard of Lonsin before? They've been making twins for BMW for I think nearly 20 years now. They have some of their own bikes. I rode their 300 Rally, the sort of dual sport at the ABR Festival, absolutely loved it. I've recently ridden their 900, DS900X, and I'm going to show you those bikes here, and they also have a new bike they're launching, which is a DS800 Rally. So yeah, I'll show you around the stand, see what you think. I think the 800 Rally is the main thing that I'm here for. And I think they have an electric trail bike as well, so that should be interesting. Now, I know this isn't what people come here for, but they do have a few scooters that look quite nicely finished. That's a little 250cc. This one here is the SR2 Adventure. It's only 175 cc's. But it's kind of in the same, styling as maybe the Honda Adventure scooters, and I quite like that. It's quite nicely finished. It's not exactly a step through, nothing particularly fancy, but still appealing if that's your sort of thing. If you haven't seen one before, this is what the Voge 300 Rally looks like. They're pretty simple. It's a 300cc trail bike. Seat height's not crazy high. Comes with a few nice features like the USB charger. Comes with some hand guards, which they're not bark busters, but then again, at the price point, I think these are under £4,000 in the UK. Usable screen, LED lighting. Yeah, they're not complicated, but for the price, I think they're pretty good. They do have basic suspension, but then again, so did my CRF 300 Rally. This also comes with a rack. It comes with a key for removing the seat instead of having to take those bolts off. So all in all, I think the Voge 300 Rally is a really nice package. We also have this. This is the Voge 525X. I suppose it's probably the closest thing they do to something like the Honda 500, but again, really nicely finished. This is their Black Knight version of it. To show you how it looks up and over the seat. And just the fit and finish on that, fully adjustable suspension as well at this price point, both a 12 volt and a USB charger in there. Yeah, I think that looks really cool. Coming up, it's only another 100 cc's, but this is the 625. Again, fully adjustable suspension with a remote reservoir with compression damping in there. It comes with a center stand. It's got that massive screen on there. I'll show you what that looks like. So yeah, that looks really cool. Adjustable screen, comes with all the crash bars, spoke wheels, not tubeless, but still. Double discs at the front with ABS, and even underneath there you can just about see those spotlights. So yeah, that is pretty cool. So that's 191 kilos net, which I guess is dry. It'll take 16.5 litres of fuel, which I guess would add another 12 kilos to that, so that would just tip it up to 203. Now 203 isn't super lightweight, but bear in mind that is Tenere 700 sort of weight. So if you want something a bit like a Tenere, similar weight, probably slightly down on power, doesn't have that Tenere engine, but I'll check the price on this, but I'm sure it'll be priced far more keenly. And actually, I quite like how that has been finished. So this is it. This is the DS800 Rally. Now, a few things about this that I think set it apart from the 900. It's kind of a similar sort of idea. This one actually has these gold wheels, tubeless wheels. Comes with that quite nice looking Bashard. Doesn't come with a center stand, which I'm sure is fine, especially on a bike like this. It's got that double LED headlamp. Even just the details like having that deflector under there, even though it's in the absence of a beak or a high mudguard, is quite nice. This bike is 213 kilos net, so I suppose it is a little bit heavy, but if you compare it with something like the Suzuki DR800, maybe that's what it's up against, this is very comparable. And just looking at how they've set it up, it does have a slightly different seat, so that the seats are quite flat and in line, coming up over the bars. It comes with a steering damper, looks rather a lot like the one that I fitted to my Voge, together with fully adjustable suspension. Nav bar in a useful place. So I think something a bit different as an adventure bike. I really like the look of that. It'll be interesting to see how it's priced, and particularly how it compares to the 900, which I guess is their other offering that is quite similar in this category. The 900 does look a bit more like a more traditional adventure bike, whereas this, it's got the rally bike styling, even if it is still a little bit heavy. I'm slightly curious as to what the engine is that's in there. So Lonsin, the parent company of Voge, have been making twins for BMW for a long time. So I'm wondering if it's the old 800cc engine from BMW that's inside there. Voge do have a few other bikes here. I'll be honest, I'm mostly here for the trail and adventure bikes, but they have a couple of There's a 625 and I think a 125cc naked, and then they also have a couple of cruisers like this CU625 twin, which, yeah, the styling is a bit over the top, you know, with that sort of bronze coloured, but I do like how that's been finished. You know, that tank, I don't know if it's even going to show up on here. It's got that amazing sort of speckled green metallic that's in there, and all the little features like, you know, where the filler cap is, even that round dash is a really nice touch. Yeah, not my sort of bike, but that's just because I'm not really into that riding position and cruisers. But as a package, I think that looks quite interesting. And this here is the Voge RR660S. So it's a 660cc 4-cylinder sports bike. We don't see a lot of new 4-cylinder sports bikes these days, especially at this price point. And actually looks all right. I mean, it is pretty heavy. It's over 200 kilos. So I'm suspecting it's not going to be a track weapon like, you know, the likes that BMW and Ducati are turning out. But then again, it ain't going to be priced like that either. This one makes about 99 horsepower, 64 newton meters of torque. It is a 6-speed. So yeah, that's nice to see something like that from Voge as well. I wonder if I can get a go on one. And this is the DS900X. Now, I did actually ride one of these the other day. It also has the tubeless wheels. This is the Black Knight version with all the black and the sort of the faux carbon fibre. But yeah, it's a really interesting bike. Again, nice fit and finish. The dash, even though it's that TFT, looks a little bit old school. If I come around the front, I can show you it does actually have the built-in camera, which is kind of a nice touch. You don't see that on every bike these days. And yeah, it's remarkably similar to the BMW F900 GS. But this is Voge's version. I think with luggage they come in at around £9,000 in the UK. If I get around to editing it, I've got my video of my test ride and first look. So that is it. That is my look around the Voge stand here at EICMA 2024. A few interesting things here, particularly that 800 Rally. I think that's going to do really well. As soon as I find out the pricing, I'm sure I'll let you know, and hopefully I can get to ride one. So, hope that's been interesting and useful. If it is, please check out my other content from EICMA, and maybe I'll see you there. Thanks for watching.